Forbidden Kingdom, day 2 in the books. I hope you guys had a great time. I know I did. I'm gonna share a little bit about my day and why it was so awesome with you guys right now. So this was my first Forbidden Kingdom, which I didn't really know going into it what to expect, but after day 1, all I knew was it was gonna be hot outside. I knew I was gonna wanna pick a stage during day 2 and kind of stick to it, preferably one of the ones that was inside, that way I didn't have to worry about the sun killing me the whole time. So after I got there around 4:30, 4:45, Level Up was starting to play, so I walked my way over to Level Up. Her set was already totally crowded, but I realized after yesterday that they have those windows kind of like on the sides of Forbidden Stage where you can walk in the sides. So I said, all right, I'm gonna kind of make my way in the side, and then over time as people leave, I'll kind of scooch in, and I ended up making my way almost to the middle of the stage during Level Up. And once Level Up ended her set, Dimension came on. It was a perfect opportunity for me to make my way to the front. I was there for Dimension. I was there for Immersive in the front rail, I swear to God. And I was so fortunate I was still at the front of the rail, basically the front of the rail, for Black Tiger Sex Machine. So if you guys were there for any of those sets, you know how amazing those sets were. I was right up there at the front, getting great footage, having a great time, headbanging with all my fellow headbangers up at the front rail. If you guys were up there with me, thanks for having a great time vibing. If you guys were in the back, I'm sure you still had a great time. I ended up going to the very, very back for Subtronics. Walked around a little bit, and then I just posted up towards the middle of the whole venue and kind of just took it all in for a moment. But honestly, guys, yesterday was fucking amazing, and I hope you guys had as amazing a time as I did. When I first got there, I tried to do a good job of looking at some of the vendors this time for you, so I'll include some of that footage for you right here. But overall, I think that the venue, it deserves probably like an 8 out of 10 in terms of the layout, in terms of the amount of people. You couldn't really walk to get anywhere. So I'm sure that's like the experience for most people at most festivals, but I just feel like some festivals do a better job of creating pathways. I ended up not seeing anyone I really knew there, to be honest, which is weird. I know a lot of people that were at Forbidden Kingdom, lots of people were posting in their stories, on their Instagrams. However, I think just due to the fact that the stages are so crowded and the way there's not very many long paths for you to like pass by each other at, there's just lots of like big open field area. So I think that in the future, if I were to try and want to meet up with friends, I'd have to make plans beforehand. Otherwise, you gotta have like walkie-talkies or something, because there was zero service at Forbidden Kingdom. I tried sending texts, I tried adding to my Snap story, nothing would upload. So if you were trying to meet up with people, hopefully you guys found them, because that was kind of hard. All right, but let's get into it, guys. The lineup, the music last night was amazing. Dimension, oh. My first time seeing a full Dimension set, and let me just say, I was taken to another dimension. How you guys feeling right now? Level Up right before Dimension absolutely killed it. like Subtronics got lucky finding her, and I think that she's probably doing a lot to teach Subtronics some new stuff too. So I stand by that statement. If you guys want to tell me about why Subtronics is a much better DJ in the comments below, feel free, but honestly, Level Up, amazing. So after Level Up and Dimension, we had Mersive. I had a good experience watching Mersive. I always feel like when I see Mersive, there's a couple songs in his set that just don't go. They kill the vibe. Like, he'll have everyone up and dancing, and then all of a sudden the vibe will just stop. And it's not like there's a drop, it's just like everyone looks around. I think there was even a point where the music cut out during his set, so if there was, I'll include it right here. But and then after Mersive, we got into the real heavy hitters. We got into Black Tiger, Sex Machine. Oh my God. Every time I see them now, I'm totally impressed. Their performance, their visuals, their everything is just out of this world. It's so intense. You can't help but just feel the energy of the crowd. I was taken to a time that was forbidden, far away, and I just felt like it was an amazing experience up in the front rail for Black Tiger, Sex Machine, because I've never had that front of the house experience. But definitely would recommend seeing them if you haven't seen them yet.
Putting pressure on the system. We are the resistance. Putting pressure on the system. We are the resistance.
Forbidden Kingdom Day 2 ended for me with a little Subtronics. I'm going to be seeing him again in Electric Forest pretty soon, so I didn't want to stay for the whole set just in case he played some of the same songs. But in general, I tried to just enjoy it from a different perspective. So instead of standing in the total front of the front of the front for Subtronics, I tried to go to the very back of the back. And so you'll see some of this footage right here. It was a cool perspective. I definitely suggest just trying to change up your view once in a while and see what you can take in and enhance your experience. So let me know what you guys thought of Forbidden Kingdom Day 2 down in the comments below. If you had a great time, I'd love to hear about it. If you feel like the heat was just too unbearable and you guys couldn't handle it, definitely let me know that too. I had a rough time, I'll be honest, but I made the most out of it and I really enjoyed my first Forbidden Kingdom. If you guys are watching this video for 2025, just keep that in mind. The heat is literally the hardest thing about this festival. Everything else is pretty amazing. The lineup's amazing. The people are amazing. So you're gonna have a fucking amazing time. Happy Forbidden Kingdom, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.